What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have the Kizer Snail Trail. This one is an AEB-L steel. I have the blue aluminum version. They have a silver as well as a brown. The other more expensive option is the M390, I believe in matte gray with the titanium Damascus pivot collar as well as thumb stud. So, pretty cool. I have had this since release, so it's been about a month now. I've used it ever since it's been out. I mean, it's been in my pocket every single day. Had a lot of use on it. It is a detent slip joint style knife. You can open it with a thumb stud or with all of this great jimping that they included as well. I should say Caleb Waldman, who is the designer behind this. Taking it apart is very simple. The screws, these three, I believe, are a T6, and the pivot, I believe, is a T8. When you take the back off, in order to completely disassemble the blade, you will need to remove the thumb stud, which is accessible on the blade itself. So you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. I am just looking through my bits. So there we go, those two. I believe a T6 is what I said. So pop these bad boys out. 1, 2, and 3. As soon as you get these screws loose, the blade will freely spin back and forth, so make sure you have a good grip on it and don't lose your hardware. I almost lost that little tiny screw. So as soon as these three come out and get loose, it is a free-for-all for your fingers. So be extremely careful. Just try to keep it closed the whole time disassembling, as well as when you reassemble it. It just makes it a whole lot easier. We'll remove this. Then here is the tricky part. So yours is a little dirty. Be careful. Try to pin it shut, and then wiggle the plate back and forth. That piece will come out. That is okay. There's only one way this guy can go back in, so don't worry when it falls out on you. You just set that right back in there. So you will have a washer that's going to fall out as soon as you tip it upside down. So just take that out. There's that little hidden screw for your thumb stud, which is a T6. Sorry for your ears. Try not to drop stuff over here. Just keep it pinned shut. Just loosen it. The thumb stud will start spinning, so take your other finger and just hold the thumb stud. Or just get something to hold the thumb stud. There we go. So boom. That's off. Thumb stud is off. There's going to be another washer under the blade. You can just push the centerpiece out as well. So we will take that out. Another washer, and that is your blade. So just be very careful with doing this. I mean, yeah, you will definitely cut yourself. I cut myself on this on the unboxing, so just be careful. Putting it back together, I mean, do the opposite of what you just did. With this piece right here, there is a shaved, flattened end, if my camera will focus. There. So that's a flat part. There's a little ear on the inside. If the camera wants to focus at all, you can kind of see it right there. So you can only put it in one way, just like that. Make sure your washer goes back on. There is a flat side and a rounded side. The flat side you want facing the blade. And then after you place your first washer, just go ahead and throw your blade back on. Like so. Now this is the most important step. You will most likely forget. This, you will need to put your thumb stud back in. So with the blade open and putting your thumb stud in, that allows you to pin it back. You should probably do that when removing it too, honestly. You can use some Loctite, put the Loctite on there, screw this guy right back on, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So, line these up. I used the little backspacer right here to line it up with that hole right there, and then everything else just snaps right back into place. Bam. Almost cut my finger. See, that finger was right here and it just slid open. So once when you get there, and just put her on back together. These are still available, not on the actual Kizer website. It'll say sold out, but on DLT Trading, they're available. Blade HQ, they're available. A lot of other places, they're still available. It's just a fun, cool little knife. And then at this point, when you're putting the screws back in, close it. Otherwise, you're going to be fighting the end of the blade, and this just won't screw in. So oh, I lied to you. Wrong hole. It's kind of hard to see. So that goes back there to your backspacer. The long screw's backspacer. Short screw goes to the detent. So yeah, silly old me. Had a very long 2 weeks. Had a very long day today. I was up at 4 and got off at 4:30. Yeah, so it's been like that for 2 weeks. So, and I got 3 kids and a baby. So yeah, pretty tired. That is the Kizer Snail Trail in AEB-out steel. That is how you disassemble it. I did not mention before, this is a flat grind hawkbill styled blade, satin finish. So didn't mention it earlier, I'll mention it now. I absolutely love this little guy. If you don't have one, you probably should get one. It was a little over 50 bucks plus shipping, $49.95 on the website. So yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks.